All right, today what we're going to be looking at in building an inventor are Acme threads. As you see, they're laid out at a 29-degree angle. They're a strong thread, which you would find in like a vise or a C-clamp. Things that you really need to tighten down really good and tight. So let's jump over to the image of our tap drill. And today we're going to be building 3/4 6. And as you see, we have a minimum inch and a maximum inch. Those two numbers represent the tap drill where we could be between. So let's get started on this. Let's jump over into Inventor, and I'm going to be creating my sketch for my circle. Is going to be on my right side plane, and I'm going to draw a circle diameter 3/4 of an inch. Finish my sketch. I'll extrude it out 2 inches, and I'm just going to reverse this to opposite direction and say OK. Next thing I'm going to do is I want to sketch on this work plane right here. That's going to be the front plane. So I'm going to create sketch on this XY plane. And I'm going to zoom about right there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this profile just like that in a construction line, and then I'm going to add dimensions to it. So I'm going to zoom in to this, and it's going to be cutting down into our material. So this profile right here will be the real important one. So let's get started here. I'm going to just draw it above here. I'm just going to draw this profile out. And then we'll add dimensions. If we have to move everything, we can. And just so we see. Okay, so here's our profile. This line, I'm going to change to object line and object line. So let's start dimensioning this out. I'm going to go dimension on this line itself right here. I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to go 0.375, and I need to times this by the pitch, and the pitch is 1/6. Okay, 1/6, because that's our tap drill. Excuse me, our threads per inch. So we put 1/6. So in parentheses, I'm going to do a 1/6, and right in front of that, I'm going to put a star, so it times it. All right, and I'm going to check that. So here it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it up. Base point could be anywhere. Move it up here. All right. So now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dimension each of these, and I'm going to reference back to that and check it. As well as here, check that as well. As you see, we're kind of getting a wrong angle here. All right, so we're going to get that fixed. I'm going to draw a line from dead center up here. I'm going to add a dimension from here to here. It's going to be 14.5, and from here to here. Now first, I'm going to take this line, and I really want to move it over here. Let's see if I can grab this. Delete this. Let's move this over here. Let's move that there. Now we could actually go in here and reference that and check it. So that sets that up. So we're looking good right now. I'm going to add a dimension here, reference that, there. Next thing that we need to do is we actually need to do our pitch divided by 2. So dimension from here to here, I'm going to slide it right here. So in print, we're going to go 1 divided by 6. Put a division sign behind that by 2 and enter. So now we have our height, or excuse me, our depth of our threads. We have all of our formulas taken care of, and we have our 29 degrees. Next thing I want to do is I want to check this pitch from here to here to see how close I am. Here's that end point. Here's this point. And we're going to accept that, all right? And it says 0.168. So if we come into our calculator here and do a 1 divided by 6, 0.166. So if we round up to 7, we're 1,000ths of an inch off, and that is super close. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to go to project geometry off of top line here, and we're going to give a dimension from here to here, 0.001, and we're going to check that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line from here to here to have that one solid. I'm going to take off my construction here, and it's going to go from endpoint to endpoint. Now I am ready to cut my threads. All of my formulas done. The tooth looks good. Finish sketch. Axis here. Now we use the coil command. Select this. Here's our axis that we're going to be going off of. Make sure it's right. Our pitch is going to be 1 divided by 6. Check that. And now let's rotate it and look. We do have an Acme thread. If I look at this, zoom in, you could see the profile looks identical. That's making Acme Threads an inventor.